It's week 4 of the NFL, and it's brought to you.
Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone. I'm sure after he called the ball and looked up, he thought to himself, uh-oh, trying to find some space, trying to make people miss. But a swarm of defenders were there, and they dropped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Stroud. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here goes Stroud again. It's complete to Diggs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 1.
Here we go.
Stroud out of the gun here. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Throwing is Jackson. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Running left, it's Mixon. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Stroud to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. And Stroud now to throw. Touchdown! Nico Collins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Jackson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
All right.
Stroud looking to throw. The left side caught by Diggs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Mitchell. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. To throw is Jackson. Hard throw, incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Texans will take over. Throwing now is Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 50 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. They're taking a peek at whether... So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Here's Jack Fox on to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. A handoff from Mitchell running left. And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Report. Hey.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Report.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud. And he'll go down at the 28. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Stroud.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Stroud working out of the gun.
Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
2nd down and 4.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue, but all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Rolling to his right. He's got him in, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So we are at halftime.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Raven offense set to start this 3rd quarter.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Now it's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud.
He'll complete this one to Collins.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Looking to throw. Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Over the middle, he gets it to Collins.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Stroud.
Oh, and now some space to operate. Oh, able to avoid him. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
The throwing again is Stroud.
Dumps it off to Mixon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Now Stroud.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
They were backed up behind the sticks, but he still found a way to make that first down happen. That's the kind of fight every coach hopes his franchise quarterback has in him. Look a tough situation like that in the eye and come up with a solution on the spot.
Here's Stroud. This goes out wide for Mixon.
And they'll get this down to the 10. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
Here we go.
Another try for Mixon. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal.
Third and goal, Stroud.
That escapes it.
Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose.
Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be fourth down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline, there's head coach there.
Back now in Baltimore, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Now Jackson.
Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here we go.
This second and 4.
Again, it's Mixon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
It's been a tough go for them. Still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
The offense on third down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Now it's Jackson.
They'll run the screen with Mitchell.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Shaw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down at a yard. Back to the ground here, Mitchell.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Throwing is Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Shaw. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Texans will take over possession here up at the 44.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
Here's a 2nd and 5. An option handoff here to Mixon.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, Mixon. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
69 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No